We've got
Yeah.
Claudia calling in, so we'll bring Claudia on the line. Okay,
Hi,
and where are you calling from, Claudia?
Montreal.
Montreal, my hometown, beautiful. I see
Yeah.
spirit people around you. I got a spirit presence with you. You come with somewhat of your own entourage, I want to say. And
Okay.
you and I haven't really, we've never spoken, have we?
No, I've heard a lot about you, and so I'm really happy to meet you.
I'm getting a sense of a non-blood relative, a gentleman coming around you very powerfully. But this is almost, it reminds me of a husband. Did you lose a husband?
I did. I
Oh,
did.
I'm sorry to hear. It's not been that long.
Thank
It
you.
feels like it's in the last 3, 4 years or so. How long ago did we lose him?
Almost 3 years in July.
Just about three in July. Was the
Yeah. Yeah.
22nd important for a different date?
That's his birthday, 23rd.
23rd, yeah, because he's saying,
Yeah.
remember me on my birthdays. I had a lot more of those, honey. Like he's making me feel that for you. He does a depression. He sits on the bed and does a depression. Now, if you're laying on your back, looking up at the ceiling when you're in your bed, do you prefer
Yeah.
to be on your left side?
I do, but since he's gone, I kind of turn on my right side because that's where he used to sleep. So,
He's working very hard on continuing to appear to you in dreams. But he goes, but she already knows this. She knows I'm with her because she's worked very hard to get to connect with me. Like he's telling me that he appreciates your commitment to trying to reach him, and he's like, oh, bro, she puts me to task. Like she's like, okay, you better show up, you know.
yeah, he calls me a pain in the ass sometimes. Yeah.
That's right. And,
Mm.
I do get a bit of an apology for not being able to stick with you through the golden years because you guys were sort of just there where it was time to really start to enjoy and relax and enjoy the second half of your relationship. And he had to kind of go. And it was part of his soul contract. And he says he understands you traded all down the river to have him back. But this also has catapulted your spiritual development. Could actually see you like meeting with a group of some kind. And he's with you
I
through that.
do.
Beautiful, because he's with you in the group, and it's like other ladies, mostly. Not that men aren't welcome, but it's like just happens to be mostly ladies, and he's getting to know some of the other guys, like they've lost their husbands or something, and they're all kind of playing cards together in the spirit world.
I don't know if you want me, sorry, I keep interrupting. I'm a big talker, as Suzanne will tell you. You're so spot on. You can't even imagine. I can give you more detail if you, but you are spot on.
And he highlights the number 7 around you. So, and I understand you already said July, but he's giving me it for another reason. So another 7.
Hmm.
Now, I don't know if you guys were considered late life love, but I do see children, grown children, and I'm picking up predominantly a son figure. Was there a surrogate son figure in this family?
He had a son,
Yeah,
an older son. Yeah.
because it wasn't between you guys, because a little bit more
Yes.
late life love. But this son, did you make a big move from? Are you thinking of leaving Montreal to maybe make a move to another town or city?
Yes.
Because I feel like it's going to be more country. It almost reminds me of going down to the Ontario border or something like that. Where are you thinking?
I'm thinking, well, just immediately, somebody actually offered their card because I like to have some time alone, and they offered their cottage in Vermont, and then down the line, further along in Canada. Hmm.
So he's putting me near a border, and he tells me you're going to really enjoy it. He's going to be with you in this place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's going to be with you because he misses the walks that you guys take.
Yeah.
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 So he's with you, and he's working on different signs to come across. Is he the R name like a Richard, or is that someone with him? No, it's someone with him, I believe.
Oh my, yeah, there is a Richard with him all the time. Suzanne actually mentioned him one time in one of the first readings.
Oh, wow. I don't even remember. Who's
Richard,
Richard
remember
then?
you're like Richard, Richard.
Oh,
Richard.
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's his friend?
It's one of my brother's friends actually, but he had showed him in the beginning to kind of give evidence or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and he thinks it's good. Your journaling could turn into a book, like it's more of a memoir style. So you're going to complete that.
Wonderful.
Very small, very little. It's almost like a little book of tips, like a little helpful
Hmm.
thing to other widows. You see,
Oh,
and he
so
loves you.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so great. Thank you.
Yeah, but it makes me feel like this is a project you've thought of or you're inadvertently working on it. Is that true?
Yeah, he wants to work together. He's gone through a lot of mediums and mentioned that, and all the advice you're giving is the advice he always gives. It's fantastic, bro.
The consistency. Perfect, perfect. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, did you have a question you wanted to ask?
I did. And just before my question about the group you were talking about
Mhm.
earlier, that's incredible that you saw that. It's every Saturday. I'm on a group with widows and widowers that continue their relationship. We don't want to kind of repartner. We're just continuing. And they're not mediums or anything. Some are taking mediumship classes, but it's just, regular people just continuing their relationship. And every Saturday we meet religiously. And we feel like our partners are together playing, like you said, playing cards, because they'll talk to another member, and then they'll have a kind of a something to tell us, or a message, and we kind of are cross-referencing. It's so cool. I can't even tell you. So I can't believe you picked that up. It's fantastic.
Now, okay, yeah, we have time for a question if you wanted to ask one.
So Suzanne's probably gonna kill me, because Suzanne is like so spot on, and you're same caliber, and so please, you don't
Oh,
have to
high
answer. It's very
compliments.
particular. It's no, really. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, and I've been through many, many mediums, and it's just amazing. So I'm gonna throw it out there, because my laptop broke down, and I have a deadline with the client, and I've been kind of I've stored Gary's equipment for quite a, since he graduated, and now I have no choice because it broke down. And I'm using his machine, and he was very technical, and he was my guy, right? So he would do everything for us. And so it's like a really nice laptop, very sophisticated, a little too encrypted, I find. So I'm trying to get through, and I need to access an application for our work, because we work together, and I can't get his password. So if you've got, I did it on purpose for Suzanne. She's probably gonna be upset.
Perfect,
But
perfect.
that's a really specific question, so you really don't have to answer, or a hint or something where I could access, because we work together, so we have all the same stuff, and I just need to get to this software. So if he's got any hint or anything like that, I mean, it's a crazy question. I can give you another one if it's a
Not
bit
at
too
all.
crazy.
It's not crazy.
Okay.
The number 7 is important in that password, and I do
Okay.
think that there's a word and a 7. So you might have the correct word in one of
Mm,
the 3 top words, but you need to enter 7 as well, or yeah, like a 7 should be in there, and a 3. It's that.
okay.
Yeah, 7 and a 3. So try combinations there.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and it feels like a nickname or something. Yeah.
Okay, that kind of makes sense, actually. I think I'm gonna play, because I have access to like his password bus, and there's so much stuff, and so I help me decode, because
Yeah, it'll help
I know
you.
it's probably because it's like those things where they update every 30 days, and of course we haven't touched it, and it's not something serious, so I think I know what it might be. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Little clue. All right, thank you very much for your call, Claudia. What a lovely, lovely connection. Now we're going to bring in another call.
I told you your dreams would come true. I told you your dreams would come true. I told you your dreams would come true. I told you your dreams